Hello Mirrors. So today I'm going to be doing a general reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of May. If you're new here, welcome to Law of Attractions and Mirrors Tarot, where we use the cards as a tool to help integrate the fragments of ourselves into one so we can self-actualize into the people we are born to become. With this knowledge, we can begin to manifest all of our deepest desires if we simply take responsibility for our power. As always, if you're interested in a private reading, please look in the description box below and it'll give you some general information. And let's go ahead and get started, Capricorn. What kind of energy is Capricorn bringing in to the month of May? Well, I was only going to get 2 cards, but 3 wanted to pop out. 8 of Wands. So we have fast moving energy starting into the month of May. Page of Pentacles. Ooh, King of Swords. So you're starting something new this month. And it is something that you've possibly been thinking about for a long time. And it's something that's in alignment with your higher self, with your truth. It's something that you're ready to bring into the world that maybe you've been putting off for a while, but it's not that you've been putting it off because of procrastination. It's because you wanted to make sure that you kind of had all of your ducks in a row, especially being mentally prepared. So now that you are in this place of King of Swords energy, you're ready to start doing whatever this is that you're ready to do. Let's see what else is happening. Okay, the Wheel in the reverse, 6 of Swords in the reverse. So it's possible that you are dealing with some sort of negative cycle. So the reason why this continues to happen, whatever this may be, of course this can be a lot of different things. The reason why you're repeating cycles is because you're having trouble moving on from an old mindset. So a lot of times I take this 6 of Swords in reverse energy as like an 8 of Swords energy, except a lot of times the energy is something that is separate from you. With 8 of Swords, it's like your own prisoner. With the 6 of Swords in the reverse, it's like someone else is perhaps just being a negative influence on your life, especially kind of getting into your mind. So the sense I get from this is that it's time to release that thing, those thoughts, because even if, say, you're around someone who kind of makes you feel less than and feeds you negative thoughts, it doesn't mean that you have to take those negative thoughts as part of you. So if this might also mean the need to release someone, it doesn't even have to be a person. It could just be a thought pattern. Maybe just for example, perhaps this is relevant for some of you, maybe getting a little bit too into conspiracy theories or getting into like negative media imagery and information. Perhaps this is time for you to release that, not because there isn't truth in it, but because it's keeping you from being able to start this venture or start this new whatever it is. It's perpetuating negative cycles. So this is 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. So yeah, the reason whatever's happening here makes it difficult for you to balance out this energy. And this energy is coming in. It's almost like I don't feel that you can stop this. You're ready for it. And if the universe has to provide a tower moment or, you know, something big to happen, so you get in that energy, it will. So it's better if you just take responsibility, be that King of Swords energy and start what you need to start and get out of this negative cycle that's no longer serving you, because you can't do both. So we have the universe in the reverse. Yeah, this holding on to this in trying to balance it out with this, you're not going to be able to have the fullness of the type of life you're here to create. It's going to sabotage this Page of Pentacles, King of Swords energy that's coming in. If this is not... Okay, so for a select few of you, I'm getting like a childbirth, a new child, because we have Page of Pentacles, which is, I always take that card as like a baby coming in, and King of Swords is like a fatherly type. That's for a few of you, but regardless, the advice remains the same. These old toxic patterns, they're done, they're gone. They've been done for a long time. It's just been something you've been holding on to, and the more you release it, the more you're going to be able to balance out your true energy. And let's go ahead and check these cards out, these energy cards. What is going on? Oh, for Capricorn in the month of May. Okay. Angel of Love. Rest and Rejuvenation in the reverse. Angel of Balance in the reverse. Okay, so with Rest and Rejuvenation in the reverse, it's reverberating for me that this is about that Eight of Wands energy and Page of Pentacles, all that coming in. It's not that you're not supposed to rest, guys. That's super important for your own mental health. But it's time to get up and go. It's time to put that project into action, to start that business, to take a chance in that relationship, to start a new project, whatever it may be. It's time to get up and do it, because we have this Angel of Balance in the reverse. It's like this Two of Pentacles in the reverse. So what's off balance? Well, we have Angel on both sides. Love. That need for self-love, for love of other people, for love of this project, because if you imbue this project or whatever it is with the essence of love, you have no choice but to come out on top. That was a quick little message there. I'm going to pull a fairy card and see what's going on. Capricorn. Secret doorway. Working with intuition. Second sight openings. Dimensional doorways. So this is what I was talking about with this Angel of Love. Love and intuition go hand in hand, because it is a feminine energy. It's that High Priestess energy, and it is connective energy. It's truth energy, of course, with King of Swords. So you want to work with your intuition on this project, whatever you're ready to bring in, and if you have knowledge of it, work with higher dimensions, or work with angels. We have two angels here. Just call on a higher power to help you if you're confused, you don't know where to start, because this energy is ready to be birthed and ready to bring into, the real world. You will have assistance there if you call for it. Ooh, okay, that one wanted to come out. The Courageous Peony. Multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. So maybe something that's keeping you from doing this is that fear of being seen, of being heard, of being in the spotlight. But have courage and start this new project. The only thing that is holding you back is your own fear and your attachments to any sort of negative cycles. Because this is like destiny at this point. That's what part of what this wheel is here, because I feel like the wheel's in the reverse for this side, or this Six of Swords in the reverse, but you can read it as upright on this left-hand side, that what is happening is destined for you. You're meant to bring this into life. I mean, it doesn't have to be anything huge, guys. Don't think that just because these are some very big words, but ultimately bringing something new does take courage. It really does, because it's a shift in vibration. Play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. I love that. That's pretty self-explanatory, because you don't want to overthink it. You don't want to be overwhelmed with this energy. This is meant to be fun, and this is meant to be like a creative force. So bring in that energy whenever you're starting this new venture, whatever it may be. How can Capricorn heal themselves in May? What is the main focus that Capricorn should have for May? Entrapment. Interesting. So I'm going to go ahead and read this card. I'm really feeling drawn to reading this because I think it'll have some good messages in there in regards to everything that's going on. You have drawn this card because it is a time for a shift in personal power. You are encouraged to take responsibility for your life and choose new ways of thinking that create change. The reality is that for you to make the change you want, need, and desire, you need a system, daily discipline, and motivation. As long as you blame outside influences for any circumstances in your life, you are powerless. It's the government, your abusive background, the interest rates, and the bank's fault. The system that many ultra-successful people use is they read books every day, listen to audios, go to as many seminars as they can, practice recognizing others' achievements, and form relationships with like-minded people. Wow, so this is really some Knight of Pentacles energy here of consistency, of consistently putting energy into things that you know are going to help you grow. That can help you. So you can start this new project, and then to break out of these bad habits and toxic cycles, do the opposite. So, you know, if you have trouble staying up late, make it a goal to go to sleep at this time. If you have a habit of eating junk food, make a goal to start eating even one healthy thing a day. But this entrapment is really entrapping yourself. You're making it difficult to balance out your full self because of this lack of discipline, which, you know, most of us struggle with. But you have to take responsibility because no one else is going to do it for you. No one else is going to be able to make this shift for you. This is your baby you're ready to birth. This is your life that you're ready to take to the next level. There's a lot of transformative energy in these readings this month, and I'm sure it has something to do with the full moon in Scorpio going on. Big energy changes and taking responsibility. I absolutely love it. That's what this channel is all about, guys. Okay, Capricorn. Perchance to dream. I'm going to go ahead and read this one too, because I just absolutely love the explanations in this book. I think they're beautiful. Perchance to dream. Give me a second, guys, to get situated and grab this book. To die, to sleep, perchance to dream, or it's the time to surrender, to drown, to dive in headfirst in the cozy, all-enveloping darkness of the blanket. It is a moment of weakness, a desire to close your eyes and surrender, just for 1 moment, 1 second, 1 minute. Not like a hero fighting the world, but like a kid, just welcoming the darkness outside, within, fully. How long will this moment last? A minute? We can say, just a minute, but it's not true. Disappearing is but an instant. Just the time to take a breath twice, and yet it can take ages. Ages we will regret. Ages we will have lost, like stolen by our own surrendering. And yet we close our eyes. We let one sense after the other slow down to nothing. Sight first, then hearing and smell. Last will be the touch, the comforting hand we all deserve to hold us up when we have done enough and we just cannot but let it go. This is about avoidance, which I see so much in this reading. This is about avoiding what, you know, you're destined to do. So I think a lot of you know know that you have some things to change. You have something to bring into this world, and you're aware of it. You know, not a lot of people are, but what you're doing is putting it off and procrastinating and building your own prison and staying stuck in the cycles. And it's just time to take responsibility. It's time to wake up. And, you know, things aren't going to change if you sleep long enough, is basically what this card is saying. Sometimes the strongest people in the morning are the people who cried all night. So you guys might be having a tough time, but you are strong and you are allowed to feel that pain. You need to feel that pain in order to move past it and be able to go on to the next step, because to keep denying it is to keep from facing it and to keep from waking up and taking control of your life. So I think that's what this card is about facing your pain and understanding that there's pain in vulnerability, and in allowing yourself to feel pain and to cry and to take it in and to not push it away. Guys, I know our society says that that's weakness, but that is the opposite of weakness. That is so much strength. So allow yourself to do that. Allow yourself to feel, and so you can move on and you can not let it control you anymore. Because when we ignore the darkness and we ignore the pain and the hurt, and we ignore maybe missed opportunities, whatever it is that is upsetting you, then it just makes it bigger. And I always keep this in mind: what we resist persists. So if you're resisting pain, you're resisting these toxic cycles, you're resisting the change, it's just going to persist and create an even stronger hold on you. Okay, so I know this was a little bit of a tough reading, but remember here with these 3 cards starting off, there's a lot of fast-moving energy that's coming in, and you're ready for this. You're more than ready for this, okay? So if you like this reading, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want more readings such as this and other readings such as pick a cards and videos on law of attraction that I will be putting out soon. And that's it, guys. I love you.